good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I think today, I still don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I do have a couple of plans for what I would like to do. I want to clean my bathtub because it's still like bothering me and I didn't get to it the other day, so I would like to do that real quick, but I won't video that because it's just, you know, cleaning a bathtub and that's not really entertaining. And I would also like to, I forgot I saved a container from like frozen food. Like it's just a plastic tray type situation, and I washed it out and everything. Because it's flat and very short, I want to try I have a cactus and it used to have other plants in the pot with it, and now the pot is way too big because the other plants are no longer around. So I want to move the cactus into that. I think it might be better for it, like it won't have to be like in a container that's like way too big for it and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna try to repot that little guy. It's very difficult to do because it's very pointy, and it's a cactus, so it has a lot of sharp spikes and stuff on it, but I would like to try to do those two things today. But right now I'm gonna head down and do a treadmill, and after that I want to show you how the snow is doing, because even though it was absolutely like just brutally cold yesterday, a lot melted. It was quite strange. I guess because the sun on it, I don't know, like a ton melted. It was very interesting. So I want to show you like how it's doing. There's still a ton out there, trust me, there's still a bunch, but I was shocked at how much melted when it was so cold out. But yeah, I'm gonna go down and do my treadmill, so I will see you in a second. Hi sweetie, how are you? Doing good? Yeah. Yeah. The sun's still coming up, so it's still kind of dark out there. I haven't done treadmill yet. The girls wanted their treats before I went down this morning, but you can kind of see like how much of the snow has melted. Again, there's still a ton, but you can kind of tell like how much went away versus how much was there. All right, I did it. I cleaned my shower. I know, I finally did it. I will show you it in a second, even though I doubt you'll really be able to tell a difference. I did get it cleaned and it feels really good. I absolutely did not want to do it. It's pretty funny how that happens. Like last week I wanted to like clean everything, and this week like, no, I don't want to do it at all. But yeah, I did get it cleaned out, and now I am going to replant my little cactus into a pot that is a better size container for it. But here's my shower. Again, I know you can't really tell a difference, but it is clean, and yeah, it feels good. It's still a little bit wet in there, but for the most part, like, it's all clean. I got the walls wiped down, I got everything all dusted off and cleaned up, and again, I know you can't really tell, but I can, and that's what matters. All right, let's get my little cactus. So this is what the little guy is in now, and as you can tell, it is way too big, and because it had other plants in there with it, but those are no longer around, and just the cactus is surviving. So we're going to repot this little guy and put it in. These are some more string of turtles. I think I showed you guys these, but I'm gonna put it in this container. It's from frozen cauliflower, and I just rinsed out the tray, and I'm gonna put it in here because it's gonna be much more shallow than this, and you know, cactus don't really have a huge root system, at least this little guy doesn't. So yeah, I'm gonna put him on this, basically just a very thin layer of soil, and it can lay down on it, and hopefully that'll be a better situation than this giant pot. Please don't fall down. I feel like you're gonna tip, but please don't. And I do this. Alright, I got my bucket of dirt. It's, again, I've said it before, it's coconut, core, and sand mix. And I also got my thingy. I need to set this up. This is to, like, catch the dirt so it doesn't, like, all go onto the floor and make a giant mess. I love it. It's amazing. I probably could have grabbed the small one. Yeah, let me grab the small one actually, because this is going to be a bit too much for this. Let's try this one. This should be better, because I'm just planning on dumping the old dirt directly into the trash can, the bag, and then the new one should be pretty easy. There's the tray. I was like, where did I put the tray? I just put it down. It couldn't have gone far. Alright, I need to fill this little guy up with some dirt. it shouldn't take too terribly much. Surprisingly though, this little dude does drink quite a bit of water. That's another reason why I don't want it to be in such a big container. I have a tray of dirt now, and I need, what can I use to get that little dude out of there? Because it's going to be, this is my 4th time I've repotted it. I think it's like 8 years old now. How am I gonna move it the best way possible? I'll just use paper towels. Let me grab those. Hopefully I won't get my hands too filled with spikes here. We shall see. I need one more tool. I need a little planter shovel thingy. Let me grab that. Now I can maybe get this little guy out of here without getting cactus spikes all up in my fingers. I've gotten it stuck all in my right here of my thumb before because I dropped it and I panicked and I went to catch it and it was not good. So I learned my lesson quickly on that one. Very healthy roots though, so that's good to know. All right, let's try to get some of the dirt off of him and get him cleaned up because he has dirt stuck all over him. This thingy, by the way, is the spray bottle that I use for my plants. It's from, I believe, Lowe's, either Lowe's or Home Depot, but I think it's Lowe's. It was in the inside part of where the indoor plants are, and it's like a, here, I'll show you. It's like a, can you even see that? The mist on it. It's just a really nice mister, so it's not harsh on the plants, and it's just really, really nice. Oh, and you don't have to it sprays on its own. So yeah, you don't have to hold it for keep spraying it a lot. It's just very nice. I love this thing. And it doesn't get things soaking wet or anything. It's not a harsh spray. It's just what I get everybody sprayed down with when they need it. Because I don't think I've ever mentioned that I spray everyone down, but this is what I use. This is my spray bottle for them. The tray is a little bit on the big side, but it's okay. I think it'll be perfectly fine for the little guy. I know a lot is buried, but it'll get unburied as more of the water and stuff gets on. But I would say that's much better than the other thing that it was in. It doesn't have to have all of that soil and stuff just dry. The other stuff was concrete too, so when I tried to get it out, it was really gross. But yeah, I think it'll be much happier in here. I just added a bunch of shells and a little crane that was from a bonsai that I did not do well with, but I kept that, and just a bunch of shells and stuff. Hopefully the little guy likes it better in this container than the other one. I mean, it was doing fine in the other one, but I felt like I wasn't able to care for it properly. So, and I think this one just looks, better. It has better soil and everything. So yeah, there's the little cactus. It's all done. It's all repotted, and hopefully it's a bit happier now. And also I wanted to show you, I have, if you watched yesterday's video, you definitely saw my little fairy door over there. It's so that the fairies can come and go as they please over in the other room. But I also have in here, there's a little gnome guy taking care of this plant. Dad got me this, I forget where it's from. Oh no, Dan and Dad picked it out for me, so it's taking care of this little plant. And ever since I put it in here, not saying anything, but ever since I put it in here, this plant came back and is doing really well. And then over here, I think this is adorable. On the bottom of it, there's a little tiny frog, and it's just so cute. But it also is just a little sign that just says, "Don't piss off the fairies." And it's a very important thing that you should not be doing. So I have that in my other plant, but all those go with the fairy door. I just have to dump the soil back into the bin there. I don't have to put it in the shower this time because it's not wet, so that's good. I just have to dump it out, thankfully, because I just cleaned the shower and put that away, and then I'm all done. But yeah, the little guy, hopefully he'll be happier in there than in the big container that was too big for you. Come here, Blanky. It is time to do the blankie again, and no more gray yarn today. It's back up in the 30s again. I don't know, was it even freezing today? You're very low. Let me lift you up a little bit. There we go, that should be better. Anyway, was it even in the 30s? I don't know, I can look. I just took my watch off. Yes. Okay. It was in the 30s today, but that means it was above 20 degrees or 21 degrees, is where the blue yarn starts. So it's back to the blue yarn, but using the gray yesterday was very exciting. We'll see if we get to use it again. I don't think it's gonna be used here anywhere in, the near future because it's supposed to warm up decently. Compared to where it's been. It's not going to be warm by any means, but compared to where it's been, it's going to be much nicer. It's not going to be absolutely freezing. But yeah, it's back to the blue one today. And my little cactus seems to be liking the new cauliflower box container that it's in now. Hopefully it continues to like it. And it will like it, more than what it was in, because that container that it was in, that pot that it was in, was just way too big for the little guy. It's been needing to be changed for quite a while, but I haven't known what I wanted to put it in because it lays down, and and I needed to figure out something flat for it to go on. So it wouldn't like fall over the edge of the pot and like be stressed. I needed something so that it could like rest on the soil. So I've been trying to figure it out, and what it was in was the best that I could, do. So that's just where it was staying. But now I think what it's in is a pretty good idea for it, and I just really hope that it works. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see how the little guy does. I really hope that it does well. I also have, I don't know what it's called. Hang on, I'll grab the plant because I don't know what it's called. I think it's a jade something. It's in the window. Got this little guy at the same time as that cactus, but the little ones, the smaller ones, are propagated, and this is the original one. So I just kind of stuck them in soil when I cut it, and it worked really good. And it took very well, actually. I was surprised. These guys are extremely easy to take care of, by the way. I just kind of throw some water on them every so often, and they take care of themselves. They're very easy. I mostly just mist them, but yeah, there's some sort of a jade something. I forget. I've had them for a very long time. But I'm hoping that this guy, once it's, this big guy, once it's in the summer a little bit, will grow pretty good once it warms up and the sun gets on it again, because they do grow quite quickly, surprisingly enough. I'm hoping that that guy will grow a bit so I can cut Sorry, you really want to lean forward today. I don't know how long that was like that. I'm sorry. So I can put them in with the cactus because they also don't need a lot of water, and the cactus has a lot of space now. And I think it would just look kind of pretty having, a couple of different plants in that one thing. We shall see. That's my hope, and my hope mostly is that that little cactus does well. Replanting things is always very scary, just like I just did Lloyd a week and a half ago. I honestly don't remember, but I just redid Lloyd too, and he likes his new pot, so I was just like, if he liked it, then maybe this guy will like it too, so that's why I decided to try it out. But anyway, let me knit the rest of this row and go back. I'm kind of oh, you can kind of see the gray. I know I'll show you it at the end when I finish it, but look, you can kind of see the gray. Like, you can see the strip of gray. That's kind of fun. It definitely looks really cool on there, just being the one little strip. Alrighty, we are all done with today's knitting, and you can see the gray now. It's right here. It really stands out. Like, it is very noticeable. It's pretty funny how noticeable that little guy is. But yeah, we finally used the gray, and now we can see it. And we're back to the blue one again, and I think it's gonna be blue for only a couple days, and then it's back to the green for probably a good long while. The green is 41 degrees to 60 degrees. So yeah, I think we're gonna be on that one for a good while here, after the blue one, which I think is only like another day or two. But yeah, definitely not the gray one for a good while. We might get to use it again in February, but we will see, just because the fact that it's been so cold already this year. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. February is usually the coldest month, but just because January was so weirdly cold, I wouldn't be surprised if February is weirdly warm. You never know what's gonna happen. But I am still enjoying getting to make this blanket and stuff. I thought honestly I would be completely done with like my interest in doing it at this point of the year already. So the fact that I've almost made it like a full month is very, very exciting. And I can't thank you enough for helping me do it and everything, and just being here to do it with me and stuff. It's really, I know I say it, but I mean it, and it's just I really just enjoy getting to talk to you and spend time with you, you know, a little bit throughout the day. So thank you so much for being here and stuff. It's very helpful to me, and I and I hope that the video is also, you know, helpful to you in whatever way it needs to be. But yeah, for tomorrow, again, I don't know what I will be getting up to. I got my bathtub cleaned today, thankfully. That was bothering me. And even though I didn't want to do it, it was still bothering me, so I'm very glad that I did it. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm getting up to tomorrow, so we are going to be finding that one out together. But for today's video, thank you for helping me repot my little cactus. And oh yeah, I forgot I showed you the snow this morning. I haven't edited the video yet, so I'm just kind of going through what I recorded in my head. You can't really tell in the video, I don't think, because it still looks completely white, but it's a lot less thick than it has been. Like that's really the only way that you can tell that quite a bit has melted. Like over half of it probably has melted. So definitely like I would be surprised if it lasts another full week. Like in places, of course it will, because you know, where it's piled up from shoveling and stuff like that, that'll be there for quite a while, because there are some pretty darn big piles around. Which those I'll be surprised if those melt fully, honestly, before spring, because they're so big. But for where it's just naturally laying, like that hasn't been touched and stuff, I'll be surprised if that stuff lasts another week, because like it's gonna warm up so much. So the snow will be melting quickly. But thank you so much for being here today and helping me repot my cactus. I didn't get any pointy like needles and stuff in my hand, which was good, so the paper towel did work. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video and just for being here in general. I hope you know how much I enjoy you, and just, you know, I just enjoy talking to you so much. So thank you for being here, and I hope you had an amazing day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it absolutely does not matter. I just hope you had a good day today, at least a little bit of it. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. And yeah, I hope you have a good day today. Bye.